Hey guys, Chicks here. We're about to have maintenance man Jimmy come on.
And new maintenance man Eric.
I wish we had like some kind of prank we could play on Jimmy. Let's maybe do something like everything we say, we repeat ourselves as we're asking him the question. I'd be like, so Jimmy, how are you today? Before he can answer, like, so Jimmy, how are you today?
Okay, we can do it. All right, you ask a question and I'll parody you then. I'll parody.
Everything I ask, you hurry up and repeat it really quick. Let's just say it. 1, 2, 3, Chicks here.
Chicks here.
Hey guys, so today we have two of our maintenance professionals from Hyfield joining us. So this is Eric. He is brand new to the Hyfield maintenance team. Welcome. Welcome to Chicks. He has been on with us before, but it was a very long time ago.
Well, for those of you that don't know, that's Kayla's other half. She's the better half, but this is the other half that comes with it. I mean, it is what it is.
She's not wrong.
And then,
She's not wrong.
and then we all know Jimmy Mack,
Good to see y'all again.
the big talker of the group,
Right.
when he's giving us some maintenance tips. So we're going to start off by interviewing Jimmy and asking him a few questions first.
Sure.
So, Jimmy, how are you today?
Very
Hey, Jimmy,
well,
how
very
are you
well.
today?
Good.
How's the weather treating you down in Georgia?
How's the weather treating you?
Yeah,
He's going to ruin our joke.
Yeah, we're kind of busy today, but it's not more important than doing a video for you guys. We're more than happy to take time out of our busy day to.
Jimmy, are you excited to be on this video with the Chicks?
Yes, very. Can you tell? I love doing.
He keeps screwing it up, so it doesn't really
Okay,
Okay.
we'll try a different joke.
Okay.
All right. We're starting over.
But we do.
Wrong.
You did it wrong.
Nothing. It's okay.
You see, I was going to ask you questions and she was going to double ask you them, but you kept talking continuously like Kelly style to where she couldn't even get in her question. And never mind. We're starting the interview.
You ruined it.
We're starting the interview.
He ruined it.
All right, so these two guys have come together today. They are going to talk to you a little bit about winter maintenance, winter
driving,
preparations.
Yeah.
I think.
As we're going into winter, we also, new drivers get really nervous this time of year, especially if this is your first year in the truck and it's your first winter in the truck and driving a commercial motor vehicle. We know that can be a lot of stress. So these guys are going to help talk to you. Welcome, Eric, to the Hyfield staff. We love that. But these guys are going to talk to you, especially in their experience, because Eric grew up in snow. So they both grew up in areas where they know how to drive in the weather that's coming. So we're going to let them talk to you about some tips, tricks, and things that you
How to
should be
prepare that
prepared for.
equipment.
This is a microphone. I need
This
you to
is a
hold it.
microphone.
Oh, is this new?
Yes, we're fancy schmancy now.
Oh, okay.
Well, you look ridiculous holding it like that. Clip it
Well,
somewhere.
you just said hold it.
Just clip it.
We know they can hear Delina and I. We're used
Yeah.
to doing it with no mics, so. they don't know us.
All right. What do you want to know? You gonna ask questions, or you just want me to start talking?
How are you preparing your teams for winter? What are you telling them to do with their trucks? What kind of pieces, like equipment, do you give them, etc.? What do they need?
All right. We will send out some information, usually within the next couple of weeks this time of year, telling them about anti-gel that you use when it's cold below 32 degrees. That's very important. But also when the weather starts coming and snow starts flying and there's ice and snow, the main thing is safety. So if you don't feel safe to drive in whatever conditions, then don't drive. Nobody's going to force you to drive. Don't feel pressure to drive. If you don't feel comfortable driving in the weather conditions you're in, pull the truck over. Everybody will understand.
Communicate with the carrier.
That too, yeah. Following distance. That's the most important thing in, wet, snowy roads is increase your following distance because you want to have time to react if something goes sideways to ease your truck down and get it off out of the way. And you can't do that if you're following too close. So pay attention to your surroundings, slow it down, and stay focused. Distractions in the truck during bad weather is not a good thing. So that's about it. Chaining up, we don't advocate chaining up. We figure if you have to chain up, it's too bad, just park it. Okay, we're not, because they're contractors, they have the option. We highly discourage it,
But we do provide.
we do provide chains just for legal purposes of having chains on the truck in certain areas that require chains, but it's very few circumstances where any drivers have chained up. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So.
Eric, what do you think? You got any suggestions coming from the Ohio area where the weather gets bad
He
for
said it.
drivers?
He said it pretty perfect. If it's I agree with you. If you feel unsafe, come out of the truck. Don't pull the truck over.
Yeah.
I've never chained up when I drove, and I never intended to either. So I agree with no chaining up thing. If you have to chain up, it's probably too safe for you to drive down the passes that you're going to pull it over.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
One of the things we've talked about in the past, and I know Jimmy's mentioned, for drivers that are there when you're snow and you're parked and it snows overnight, we've had drivers suggest that there's kitty litter, and there's a couple other things I think that drivers can use to keep a bag in their truck that might help if your tires get stuck, kind of things like that. I know that's happened to Jimmy and I when we were in the truck before.
Yeah.
You park overnight, snow falls, you get up the next morning and you're stuck, you know what I mean? And you're rocking, going, I got to get past this. So things like that.
Yeah, if it ices up overnight, it's important to move your truck, even if it's just a few inches or a couple feet, because sometimes your tires will get stuck in moisture that ends up freezing overnight. And so, yeah, just move your truck a foot or two every 3 or 4 hours, so you're not stuck, literally get stuck in ice where you're at.
Yeah.
Is a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah.
Give us some tips.
Our pleasure.
Wait, we're done already?
You know what? We don't have to be.
We can't stay longer?
Oh, no, we're going to do another video for you guys. Oh, you're
All right.
staying longer. That was just a quick winter video. Look, you see how we're over 6 minutes? Our people
We
don't
are
like
over
that.
6 minutes. But
Okay.
listen, we do want you guys to know there is a third person. So you guys have known, we've talked about Jimmy and Don in our maintenance department before. But as we grow and as we get more drivers and we get more trucks, we have had the need to add a third person. So now you have a 3-person maintenance department. So one of the perks of being at Hyfield Trucking is that 24/7, 365, you can call maintenance and you are going to reach Jimmy, Eric, or Don, and someone's going to help you regardless of the situation. So just another thing why choose Hyfield, because we have a phenomenal maintenance department and they're there for you every step of the way. And then they're going to offer you suggestions like this from their own experience, previous drivers as well as Don.
Yep.
So they've been there, done that. They got the t-shirt, a closet full. So never be afraid to reach out for your maintenance. And if you're new and you're watching this and you want to know more about Hyfield, or you like what these guys have had to say and you're like, that sounds like a place that really cares about their drivers, which we do, hit us up. Like, follow, subscribe,
Ask
us
these guys some questions down below. We'll get
Anything
the
you want to
answers
know
from
about maintenance, we'll get them back.
You'll have any closing statements?
Thanks for having us on the Chicks.
Thanks for being here.
Appreciate it.
All right, chicks out. Boys.
Chicks out.
Boys, you say chicks out.
Chicks out.
Chicks out.
Bye, guys.